Are you ready to dominate your game from the very beginning? Look no further. Today, we're diving into the world of Galek, the ultimate champion for beginners. We'll be exploring everything from his leveling strategy to his battle prowess. So if you're looking to crush your enemies and rise to the top, buckle up and get ready for this epic journey. Galek is a character in the game with fire abilities. He is proficient in both PvP and PVE modes. Galek is known for dealing high damage and having average defense. Additionally, players appreciate his cool character model. You have the option to add epic champions to your game from the beginning. To learn how to do this and maximize your progress, continue watching. Open the description. There is a best link that after registration from any device gives 4 additional characters to the starting champion Galek. The first 2 are the epic defense champion Lightsworn and the unparalleled Lady Quillen, also 200,000 silver. You will receive Lightsworn at the start and Lady Quillen after reaching level 25 on your account. This bonus is available from any device, from a PC or smartphone. On a PC, you need to register and download the game, and from a smartphone, you will be taken to a page with a bonus and then to the App Store or Google Play, where you need to download the game to your device. Epic Lightsworn, obtained instantly, resurrects allies and attacks enemies giving debuffs. Lady Quillen, obtained at level 25, speeds up allies by destroying enemies and deals a lot of damage. Furthermore, after completing the tutorial, enter the promo code DASPIEL23CHINARU to receive another epic hero, Chinaru, and 300,000 silver. Champion Chinaru excels in her attacking role and is able to apply a weakness debuff. And the last bonus for beginners, after 7 days of active login after registration, you could get the epic champion Shaman with the artifact set Lifesteal, which will greatly help the beginner. So, in addition to choosing Galek after tutorial, you also get the Lightsworn tank and Lady Quillen with a champion support code for Chinaru and a Shaman champion for 7 days, plus 500,000 silver and resources for leveling up. This is a very impressive bonus for new accounts. I recommend it. Galek is a rare champion that can be found in blue or purple shards. You cannot obtain him anymore if you did not choose him at the beginning. In Raid, Galek is a hero of the magic element, which means he has an advantage over spirit element enemies but is weaker than force-based heroes. Let's take a look at the user ratings. The highest scores are in the campaign chapters, Minotaur's Labyrinth, Dragon's Lair, Arena, and Faction Wars. Let's now take a look at the abilities. The first attack, Cross Slash, attacks the enemy twice. Damage depends on the attack parameter. It's an effective ability that will be useful against the Pyro. Improving the skill increases damage by a whopping 25%. The second attack is called Hellraiser. It hits all enemies with a 15% increased chance of landing a critical hit and also gives the user a 30% speed bonus. Upgrading this ability will increase its damage by 25%. The third ability is Cursed Blade, which attacks random 4 targets and has a 30% chance of debuffing their defense by 30% for 2 turns. If there are more than 2 targets affected by the attack, it also applies a debuff to their defense by 60% for 2 turns. There is also an aura that increases the health of allies in all battles by 15%. How to equip Galek? He's an attack hero who needs to enhance his attack characteristics. The game recommends equipping 4 items for attack bonus and 2 for critical hit chance. My best recommendation is to equip 2 items for attack, 2 for critical hit, and 2 for speed at the beginning. When you complete the first chapter, you will receive a set for attacking. At the very beginning, you can equip 6 attack items as a beginner set. It's important to wear boots with the main parameter of speed. Look for additional item parameters such as critical hit chance, critical hit size, accuracy, and speed. Upgrade Galek's Masteries. You can fully upgrade all Masteries for 800 rubies. Here's the most effective build that you can use in most PvE activities. So here's a build specifically for the arena and client boss. It's a bit different. We focus on increasing attack and support skills. This gives us some versatility. Regarding ability leveling, focus on leveling up Galek, but only use regular skill tomes. For epic and legendary heroes, use epic and legendary skill tomes respectively. Don't forget about the randomness factor. Abilities level up differently, but you will always get a damage increase. The chance of a penalty for 3 abilities is the best thing to level up. What are the main parameters that need to be improved for Galek? The main parameter is attacking. The second characteristic is speed, then accuracy. Improve it as the third main characteristic. Follow these recommendations calmly until the end of the upgrade. There is no need to change anything. Blessings! What should you take for Galek to get more efficiency in all activities? There's really not much choice, alas, but the most useful gift is Phantom Touch. Good for most rare champions, but Galek in particular. So when you get a soul for a champion, pump it up. In this particular build, Galek will excel in all activities to the fullest. He is often chosen as a replacement when there is no better option available. If you have any suggestions on how to level up Galek differently, or any helpful advice for beginners, please leave a comment. It would be useful for everyone, and I would also learn something new. Now let's summarize, friends. Galek is one of the best starting heroes for dealing damage. He has decent survivability. It's important to level up this hero as soon as possible. He is very useful in all game modes, although there are some bosses where he may not be as effective. Overall, he is the best hero to start with after Kale. The key is to follow a guide and upgrade and gear his equipment properly. If you received Galek according to my instructions, along with other champions, it will greatly simplify your leveling up process. During battles, Lightsworn will provide resurrection to allies and give a protection buff, while Lady Quillen will not only deal damage, but also speed up allies and fill their action bars. Chanaru will weaken enemies and deal decent damage to multiple targets. Meanwhile, Shaman will resurrect fallen allies and provide buffs for increased damage. With this group, Galek will be even more effective in terms of damage, and the team's survivability will be at a high level. As a reminder, to obtain a hero in Raid Shadow Legends with a bonus link, the description always contains the necessary information. Be sure to check it out and add some of the coolest epics to your collection. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Also, I've picked out 2 interesting videos for you to check out. Thanks again, and see you soon!